Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about sleep training and how we knew we were ready to start. Basically, if you are dreading nap time and your night times are, filled with multiple wake ups and you're not rested in the morning, if you're looking into videos or books on sleep training, you're probably ready. It's just a little intimidating to take that leap because it's not going to be an easy road to attain your goal in this matter. There are many, many methods out there, and from what I have found, they're pretty much all the same. They're just worded a little bit differently. If you want your baby to sleep through the night and nap good, there's going to be crying. There is no nice way to put that, but once you read a little bit on it and understand babies' sleep cycles and crying a little bit more, the sleep training itself can be a little easier to get through. And once you get going, it does become a bit easier. I did some sleep training with my daughter, who was just about 2.5, when she was 6 months old. Totally different method, kind of came up with my own. I'll do a separate video on that. But with this little guy here, we're kind of going fast and hard. He had some really bad napping habits, totally nurtured by yours truly here. Because of the mild difficulty I went through with my daughter and her sleeping, mostly napping, her sleeping at night was pretty good, I kind of had in the back of my mind that I wanted to start things a little bit earlier with him. And then when he arrived, did not happen at all. Trying to meet the needs of 2 children is it's difficult, there's times where things flow so nicely and there's times that are really hard. So I just kind of had in the back of my mind that, I'll just do with him the same thing that I did with her. Another big naive mistake. They're 2 totally different babies, and the method that I did with my daughter is definitely not going to work with my son. Different babies, different personalities, different sleepers, and so, when it all boiled down to it, when I was dreading nap time and finding myself crying in frustration almost daily, needing to take my son for a walk or a car ride when it was nap time, I knew that we were going to do sleep training, and I knew that there was going to be a lot of crying involved. So I reread a book that I had read with my daughter. Involved a method that I didn't think was really going to work for this little guy. It's a pick up, put down method, which to me just seems like it's going to be a little frustrating. It may sound easier to you as a parent because it seems like you're giving your baby a lot more comfort, but something like that for this little guy irritates him. Just really, really irritates him. And then so I watched some more videos and read a little bit more. The last book that I read was Sleep Sense by Dana Obelman. Pretty good read. She doesn't sugarcoat things too much, and just, they're more like a guideline. They give you the guidelines and allow you to work within those guidelines according to your level of comfort. And because everybody's different, everybody's going to tweak it a little bit differently to work for yourself and for your family. So if you're struggling with nap time or nighttime sleep, they really, really are a package deal. I was thinking that I was going to be able to train him more just during the day because our nights weren't that bad. He was only waking up once or twice. And then the week leading up to us actually taking the plunge, his nights got worse and worse each night. And I just kind of took that as a sign to quit procrastinating and just get it done. It is for the greater good, and it's difficult in the beginning, but it gets easier, and it will only continue to get easier and better, and it will give him the quality sleep that he needs. It will give me some breaks that I need as a mother, and our whole family unit will just start to function a lot better. It was pretty horrible before we started. I will say he was only nursing to sleep, and he would only sleep in my arms. If I put him down, he woke up. And I knew as soon as that started happening, right just before he turned 3 months old, I knew that that's the step I was going to have to eliminate, and that was going to involve sleep training. I was going to wait until he was 6 months. I was concerned that he wouldn't be able to make it through the night without eating. But any program you read will explain those issues that's categorized by age, a little bit different methods that you will use for each age group. So the Sleep Sense was a really good program, and like I said, I'm sure most of the programs out there that you can find books on and whatnot are gonna work well for you if you stick with it and, you know, ride out the first bit of the bumpiness in this journey here. Then you'll get some sleep on the other end, and your baby will get some sleep on the other end, or your toddler. I mean, it's not just babies. Sometimes it goes all the way through until they're toddlers before we're ready, because you have to be ready for this too. You have to, you know, emotionally be in check and in charge while you're going through this process with your child, so that you're not just emanating those fears or, you know, lack of confidence. You need to be confident. You need to keep it together, mama, and it is very, very difficult sometimes, I will tell you that. So I'm going to do some videos on our nighttime sleep training and some separate ones on our daytime sleep training. And I will do another one, like I said, about how I did some sleep training with my daughter, which was a little unconventional. And we'll keep those all listed below. So if this seems like something that you may see happening for you in your near future, maybe give this video a thumbs up or consider subscribing. Thank you.